G'day guys, welcome back to another episode of Pete's Gold Adventures. Today we're back out at Inglewood where I got those few pieces out of an old mullock heap with the monster the other week. This episode we're actually going to get some of this gravel and dirt and put it through the highbanker, see what we can come up with. It had a few nice pieces of reefy type gold, so if the monster can pick up a few bits, I'd like to think there might be some finds here. So today we're going to have a crack at this and we might do a little bit of detecting as well. But since we've been here, it has rained. You can it's exposed a fair bit of quartz and that, so I might actually grab some of this quartz and take it back, give it a bit of a crush and see what has in that. Because I believe this is pretty much straight off the reef. The gold we got off of it was quite rough, so never know. Some of this quartz might hold a bit. Anyway, guys, we'll shovel a bit of this up and chuck it in the trailer, and we'll head off to a dam to give it a wash. You guys, look who else we found out in the bush. We've got Dennis out here today. He's popped out to run a little bit of dirt through his little trommel. So he's over here collecting a bit of dirt off this pile, having a bit of a swing with the monster to sort of just check if there's anything in it. But yeah, so we'll catch up again later with Dennis and hopefully I'll have a bit of gold in his trommel. Alrighty guys, I've just been for a little wander through the bush and I've actually found someone else that's out in the bush. Actually did come out with us, but yeah, we've got Lee from Savage Prospecting here.
Okay, all hope everyone's well.
Yeah, so Lee's popped out with us today. He's got his little highbanker with him too. Alrighty guys, we're at the dam. Lee here, and if you don't know Lee's from Savage Prospecting, so yeah, do jump across and check out his channel. He does some awesome work and found some really good gold. Anyway, he is setting up his highbanker here on the side of this dam. We're sort of in the Kingower region, I suppose. Over at Inglewood, we didn't have a dam there, so we've sort of come on a little bit of an adventure. But yeah, we'll get all set up, we'll get it running. Yeah, we'll see how we go. set up now, so we're going to start running this. Young Bazza's got some crusher dust basically from the little hammer mill that I've made. I did pan this off and get the gold out, but we will run it through the sluice and see what we can come up with. Alrighty, so young Bazza, he's going to feed that in. He's made into a bit of a slurry there, so it makes it not hydrophobic. So he's going to feed in. We'll see how much catches on the 2mm mat at the top. So we've got Dennis over the far side there with his little trommel going. Looks like he's cooking a chook on it, but yeah, we'll see how he goes over there. And just up yonder we have Lee from Savage Prospecting feeding his highbanker, so we'll pop over there later and see how he goes. Alrighty guys, we're going to get stuck into it and see what we come up with. Alright guys, well run it would be two of those little blue buckets into the slurry which has turned out to be quite thick stuff. But yeah, it ran through the highbanker quite well. It's already broken down to a certain degree, so yeah, I just had to sort of wash a little bit out. So we'll do a bit of a clean up of those first two just to see what we've got. Righto guys, so I've had a look at the top mat here in the V groove. Generally, you've got some decent ground, you'd see something, but I really can't see too much at all. There's a couple of tiny micro dots, but yeah, that's about it at this stage. So I might sort of pull a mat and give it a bit of a pan up and see what we can come up with. The old dream mat looking pretty good down there. It doesn't really look like it's packed out or anything, so that is great. Alright, we'll get this out and we'll get a clean up started. Alrighty guys, well I've been doing a little bit of sleuthing over there. Oh, young Bazza, he's got the barbie going for lunch, so a few snacks and a bit of a chop. Just cooking on the tailgate in amongst the pay dirt. Well, hopefully it's going to be pay dirt. Already catches guys. Hopefully there'll be something in here that gives a little bit of motivation to do the rest of that dirt in the trail. There's still a fair bit of it. I've only done 2 tubs, so get a few little spots in here be nice. Actually, that's quite encouraging, actually. I can see a couple of really nice bits there. Oh, and a lot of fines. It's actually a little spessy though, and a bit of quartz attached to it. Well, that's quite impressive. There's actually a lot of small stuff in there, so it'll take a little bit of work, but yeah, look at that. Very nice. You can see that there guys, but yeah, there's a couple of nice little pieces there, so actually that's quite encouraging, and yeah, gives me a bit more drive to get a little bit more, so that's great. Alrighty guys, just popped over to Lee's little efforts. He's actually got this material from WA, so if you watch any of his videos you'll see that he does a big crush and he gets about things like 5 odd grams out of it, but he initially got his 2 ounce patch, but yeah, you can see a lot of fine stuff going around there, and then just here there's actually a little lump floating, so needs a little bit of rinse aid or something in there to stop it from doing its little hydrophobic thing. Alrighty guys, well, we'll go around and see Dennis and see what he's up to. Alright guys, so Dennis has been over here working pretty hard. He's got through the most of his dirt. A little bit quicker this thing, but yeah, it might be loosened a bit, but got a fair old pile going. So yeah, this is his little trommel. So yeah, we'll pop over back later and see what he's got as the end result. I think he's going to run the whole entire amount, so we'll see what he comes up with. Popped over to see how Lee's going. He's around running some dirt that he actually classified at the time that he got it. So his is sort of ready to go. He just had to make it a bit of a sludge and yeah, start feeding it through the highbanker. So I don't think he's run too much, but yeah.
Nearly probably 15 litres.
About 15 litres, so yeah. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, you're running the Gold Rat sluice here, highbanker, with a 10-inch dream mat. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Yeah, he set up in the full sun at the start, but yeah, his sun's gone round, so it's nice now. Poor old Dennis over there. Dennis is on the far side of the dam over there, having a bit of a pan off, but yeah, he copped full sun the whole time, so no doubt as the sun goes round, we'll probably cop it over where we are, but it's yeah, real nice. Nothing beats a bit of high bank, and it's very relaxing. So yeah, throw away the stresses of life and yeah, come out and listen to the water run. Alrighty guys, so we've put through 2 tubs of this pay dirt. I've just sort of classified up another 2 tubs. So I'll run that through now and see how we go. But hopefully it comes up as good as the first couple. Yeah, old Bazzy's actually in the dam. I think he's had enough of sluicing and now he's going swimming. So, alright guys, we'll get this run and see what we come up with. Righty go, guys, we've got 4 tubs through, so yeah, we'll do a bit of cleanup now and yeah, see what we can come up with. Alrighty guys, we'll give the pan off and see what we come up with this time. Hopefully it'll be as good as the last. We've got a fair show of colour again, guys. Some nice bits up there. So the ironstone's made it a little bit more difficult. Not quite as big as the last lot, but there's a bit going on. There we go. Not a bad show of colour. Try and get in there. There we go, guys. So it's a fair bit going on. More of that sort of reefy sort of stuff. So. Cool. Alright, we'll run a little bit more and see what we can come up with. Alrighty guys, well we've ran all our dirt. I probably put through another 6 or 7 of those little tubs, so we're probably up around a dozen tubs for the day. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what we get. But yeah, I'll do a bit of a clean up now. This will be a bit of a preliminary one because I've got a few rocks and that I might take home and put through the cement mixer just to finish it all off and make sure we get all the dirt off the rocks. But yeah, so that's it. So we'll get stuck into the final cleanup here and see what we come up with. Alrighty guys, this is the final cleanup here, and then yeah, I'll take it home and empty the snuffer bottle, run some rocks through the cement mixer. There's still a little bit of clay and so forth stuck to them, so you never know, might be something stuck to them. But I've gathered up a lot of quartz rocks, so the quartz rocks I might actually run through the crusher, because the gold we've been getting is predominantly reef gold. A little bit of ironstone to contend with again. Which doesn't really want to move. Oh, there we go, got a little bit of colour coming up. Hold a few of these guys out of the way. Not a bad show there, bit of a happy smile of gold. Alrighty, so I'll get this all snuffered up, we'll get packed up and we'll head off. I'll get a clean up done. Let's see what we got. Well guys, we're back from Inglewood. We've got the gold all cleaned up and ready to go. So we'll get you set up for a weigh-in and yeah, we'll see what we got for the day. So we probably put through 100 kilos for the day. So we times this by 10 and yeah, we'd have sort of pretty much how many grams per ton, I suppose. So we've ended up with 0.3. Look, that's not too bad. The way it started with those couple of big pickers at the start, I thought we were going to end up doing pretty well. But anyway, we've ended up with 0.3. It's not a bad result for the day. So yeah, if we put through a say a metre of it, we'd end up with probably about 3 grams. So it's probably not the richest ground going around, but yeah, we did get 0.8 out of it with the monster the other week, so not a bad result. Well guys, that brings us to the end of another episode of Pete's Gold Adventures. Yeah, it was a good fun day, heading out with Dennis with his little trommel, and yeah, having Lee out there with his high banker as well. Turned out to be a great day. We all got a bit of gold. Dennis didn't do so well, he only got a few specks. Lee got that little bit, so he was pretty happy with himself. But yeah, check his video out on that one. And yeah, anyway guys, if you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to share, like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.